Hello, my name is MOV006. I have been a dancer for 15 years and I've been on point for 8 years. You are all here because your daughter is going on to point and you want to know where to get started and what points to buy her. Now, I wasn't so lucky when I started point. I had a very difficult time. I would have to buy a lot of point shoes. It was like a trial and error. I would buy a point shoe, run through it, and say, no, this is not the point for me, and go up to the next one. I went over 15 points. Now, each point cost about $100, and in only 2 years, that was a big expense in my life. And that wasn't all. I went to my doctor at age 12, and he told me I had signs of arthritis, and that's very, very uncommon for a 12-year-old. He told me I had to stop doing point. I was devastated. All I could think of is I have to stop dancing, and I wasn't willing to do that. And I decided to go seeking for the perfect point, and I found Gainer Maiden. So today I'm going to talk about what are point shoes and the problems with fitting point shoes, how Gainer Maiden revolutionized the point shoes, and how Gainer Maiden compares to a traditional shoe, in this case Russian point. What are point shoes? Point shoes enable a dancer to dance on her toes for an extended period of time. A dancer wants to be on point because it elongates the line of her leg and makes her look more graceful and makes her look dancing as she's floating. Now, a traditional point are made of cardboard and paste. They're very costly and they last only a few hours, between 12 to 15 hours, and they're meant for a perfect foot. Not everybody has this foot. So some problems when fitting point shoes. The first one is pulling back. This is when the dancer's arch is not very strong and the sole of the shoe is too strong for her. The second problem includes when the arch of the dancer is too strong and the shoe is very weak, which creates tension right here and right here, which is what happened to me and caused problems with arthritis. Right here, it's a point shoe that is too slim, creating bunions right in this area, right there, and a lot of bruising. So Gainer Maiden revolutionized the point shoe. They said goodbye to these problems, and they made point shoes of long-lasting synthetic materials. They also made a point shoe that fits about every dancer. They have many sizes available, and they would create the perfect fit for everybody. And because of this, a dancer would not have to use as much padding on her shoe, which creates a dancer to feel the floor with her toes without having any bruising. So what some people have said about the point shoe include David Howard, an internationally renowned teacher and coach, said, Gainer Maiden point shoes are the wave of the future. The old pace shoes are going to go the way of the vinyl records. Beatriz Rodriguez, the former principal of the Joffrey Ballet of Chicago, said, it is nice to put on a new pair of point shoes with bare feet and not feel that they will rip the skin off my feet. And Mignon Fumon, a ballet teacher, said, I highly recommend Gainer Maiden point shoes for the training of young dancers. It is not only the professionals who enjoys the benefit, it supports the foot in such a way that the dancer is better able to feel and attain correct alignment and on point. The shoe is superb for students. So how does Gainer Maiden compare to a traditional shoe, a Russian point in this case? Gainer Maiden and both Russian point have many sizes available, but as you can see, there are more sizes with Gainer Maiden. They also last up to 5 times longer. And they're both loud and quiet, but Russian point's a little bit bulkier, a little bit more blockish, while Gainer Maiden is a little bit slimmer and has a better figure of the foot. Now, there's drawstring closure. Instead of having the drawstring at the top of the foot and the start of the instep of the foot, which creates bruising in that area, they have it on the side to prevent these problems. They also have anti-shock technology to prevent injury in your knees, and they cost a little bit more, but remember, they last up to 5 times longer. So instead of buying in one semester 5 point shoes for $90 to $100 each, you would only have to buy one for $100 to $150. In the long run, you are saving money. So the benefits would include that the point shoe has many sizes available. That you will find a point shoe fit for your daughter perfectly. They also make the dancer look much, much better, and they are good for young dancers according to the testimonials. Now, they do last a lot longer, so you are going to end up saving money. Now, thank you very much for your time. I would like to hand out some forms in which you just have to fill out some information and your payment method and have it back to me with your payment arrangements. And this way, you will get your points in for your daughter in about a week in the mail. Thank you very much.